Well, never as right now, movie and reality merged together. We're just overlooking at what is happening in Boston, and as the president said, this was an act of terror, you know, and here we are in front of a big terrorist attack. Playing this, I know you're very vocal politically talking about, so how do you feel when you were shooting this film, and how do you feel now the situations it's merging more and more?
Well, I mean, I think obviously what's happening in this movie is very, very different than what happened in Boston. And I think this movie has to be taken as what it is, which is like, you know, a big Hollywood blockbuster movie. At the same time, I think Roland is extremely smart. And I think that he like gently, carefully says really interesting things about what's happening in the world in this movie. And I think that the things he says are ultimately really compassionate and hopeful. And I love that about this movie because, like, look, it's a big summer popcorn blockbuster, like, fun movie. It is. But I do think it also makes you think about our place in the world.
And when you filmed it, you just had your second daughter, like 4 months, something like that?
Even littler than that.
Yeah, so as mother,
yeah,
looking at what is happening in the world, and, you know, yeah, of course it's a blockbuster, but makes you be very worried and cautious, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. It's true. It's an interesting way to go into working on any movie, having just had a baby. I mean, when I met with Roland about the movie, my daughter was 4 weeks old. So I wasn't looking to do anything like this, and he really charmed me. And by the way, I mean, the movie, everybody took such good care of us. I mean, I would literally leave a scene with 1,000 people in it because I had to go and nurse my baby. And they were fine. They were cool, you know? But it's very interesting to be playing Carol Finnerty, the woman who I play in this movie, and have a tiny baby, because she's like, what happens to her in the movie, she's a Secret Service agent, she's extremely good at her job, you know, really tough and smart. But some other part of her is dead in the beginning of the movie, her heart, her body. And as the movie goes on, because she runs into Channing's character, who is her old lover, and it kind of like it's like electric. She starts to become more and more alive. And I think, you know, when you just have a baby, you're so alive. And it was interesting to sort of have that start to come into this woman.
She goes by the book. She's a very protocol woman, but then again, she's a woman.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know if it's exactly quite that simple. It's more like she's just put everything into her head. I think she's really smart. And I think her heart and her body have sort of been pushed aside. And it's all about strength for her in the beginning. And like as it goes on, it becomes about a lot of other things. It becomes about love and sex and her heart, and, you know, she becomes someone else. And it's because she becomes someone else that she's able to figure out what's happening and actually be an even greater Secret Service agent.
We're talking about love. For love, you got married in Italy.
I did, yeah.
What's your idea of Italy? And is just a romantic place, or how do an actress look at Italy right now?
As an activist?
The actress.
Oh, as an actress.
Sorry.
Well, I did get married in Italy, in Puglia, and I've spent some time in Rome and in Milan, and actually all over. I love Italy. I mean, it feels like in Italy, a lot of the things that are kept underneath in America are kind of out in the surface in Italy, which makes me relax, you know?
It's good. I agree. You gave a perfect thing. So everything has to be cool here.
Yeah.
We just
You just say it. Yeah.